Welcome back to Album Splain with a very hoarse Bella because she has weird dry mouth symptoms.
And a very sick Landon who sometimes sounds like Miley Cyrus.
Wait, that's insane. I've never thought about the fact that you sound like Miley Cyrus. Do you?
You should have heard me yesterday when I was at work.
Oh my god, I'm Landon.
Anyway, we're Album Splain. How's everyone doing today? We hope you're doing well out there.
We always want you to be doing well. And if you're doing well, you're probably listening to...
You're probably listening to us.
Our podcast/radio show. What are we talking about?
So this week we have a very important album within music history itself.
And a very personally important album to Miss Bella Mazzilli.
Yes, we have Buckingham Nicks by Buckingham Nicks.
So it's a self-titled album. It's obviously Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks
of
Fleetwood Mac, which is my favorite band of all time. Landon, have you listened to much of Fleetwood Mac's discography before, or heard of Buckingham Nicks before listening to this album?
I personally didn't even know this album existed.
Right.
The farthest I've gone into listening to Fleetwood Mac is their hits.
Like most of the stuff off of Rumors, I would assume.
We covered Rumors, so yes, I have listened to it.
I forgot. That's crazy.
Last season.
Season 1, episode something of A Bum Spline.
Yes. And then I also have dabbled in Fleetwood Mac self-titled.
Oh, really?
Like the hits from that album.
Oh, okay.
You
have
know
you
what
heard
I mean.
Gypsy?
Vaguely. I have heard it on TikTok. And now Bella wants to kill me. So again, if you do not hear from me for a couple of days,
if this turns into a solo show and it's
you
just
know
me,
who did it.
You know what happened, and it was me. It's okay, Landon. It's probably how you feel when I say I don't like cat's eye, right?
Yeah.
LOL. Anyways, so I want to remind everyone to really follow our socials that Landon worked so hard on. Shout out to Landon for doing all the hard work.
We also have a TikTok now.
Yeah, we have a TikTok, and we have reply guys. So
yeah, we have people commenting, which we love. So follow us at Album Splain on Threads, TikTok, and Instagram.
Bella did not know we had a Threads. But if we have an Instagram, we have a Threads then, right? Yeah, okay.
Don't worry, we don't have a Facebook yet.
Thank God, because no one... Landon, you just peaked so bad.
I know, I'll lower that. Oh my goodness, that's why. We're at +10 for some reason.
Oh, see, now okay, that's better. I was like, why are we so loud? Landon will fix that in post-production.
Yeah, I'll fix it later. Anyway.
Follow our Spotify, follow our TikTok, follow our Instagram, follow our
Follow
Threads.
our Amazon Music.
Oh, okay. So, Landon, what did you think about this album?
I really liked it.
Period.
It's such a fun album. I mean, there's a couple songs that like aren't my personal favorite out there.
Which we'll get into.
We'll get into that eventually, but like you can definitely see the building blocks that this album had that would eventually become the iconic band that is Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. I mean, it's eponymous in our or not eponymous, it's iconic in our society. I don't know why I said eponymous. Whatever. Moving on. I think this album is a masterclass. You can definitely, like you said, see the building blocks into what became Fleetwood Mac. I mean, songs like Crystal became a hit because of Stevie Nicks. And
I know that song only had like the 1990 remaster
and now,
by Stevie Nicks. And now you can actually hear the full track, which
is so good. Did you like it?
Crystal... I did like it a lot. It's not one of my favorite tracks,
but it is a great song.
It's a great song. That's why it's only like an 8.8 out of 10. I mean, it's a great album in general. I mean, there's a couple songs that are like, oh, it's good.
Yeah,
not my favorite.
That's kind of how I am with this one. Of like, there are some real misses for me, but the hits are just so good.
One of my favorite songs on this album is ironically an interlude.
You know what? Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Because I have some trivia.
Yeah,
and fun facts to share.
The second song on the album is called Stephanie, and I really like that song, even though it's just an interlude. The production of it is so fun. I just really enjoy it a whole lot.
Do you know who Stephanie is?
No.
It's Stevie Nicks' real name. See? Guess who wrote it for her? Lindsey Buckingham. Guess what it was? A love song. Guess who's Stephanie? Stevie Nicks. Do you see how it all connects now?
Yeah.
It's because...
And now they hate each other's guts.
Okay, well, we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about the sad parts of life. We just need to talk about the happy ones. So my favorite tracks were Crying in the Night, Without a Leg to Stand On, Long Distance Winner, and Don't Let Me Down Again. And I really want to talk about Don't Let Me Down Again because in this song, you can hear the direct building blocks for songs like...
I feel like
not me having a
I
brain
feel like
fart.
that song feels really similar, like Don't Stop for me.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't going to say that at all. I was going to say it's very similar for me to You Make Loving Fun and...
Or like some of the songs off Rumors, you can definitely hear like the
I can't
building
think of
blocks
it.
for it.
Secondhand News and Never Going Back Again.
Oh yeah.
You see, like with the guitar that he was doing. Sorry, I completely blanked. But Secondhand News and Never Going Back Again are some of my favorite Fleetwood Mac songs. And the second I heard Don't Let Me Down Again, I was like, hello, is this the remix? No, this was the original, and those other songs were the remix. What were your favorite tracks?
Honestly, pretty much the same ones. I really love Crying in the Night and Stephanie, as I've already said before.
And Frozen Love. Shout out
Frozen Love. Long Distance Runner and Don't Let Me Down Again are bangers. They're bangers.
I love that you're getting into Fleetwood Mac, Landon. Yes. My witchcraft has begun.
So why are we covering this album this week?
Because I'm unwell.
I was talking about like why... Like it just got reissued, like that
Oh,
kind of thing.
yes. Here's the thing, I knew that. I chose to say no. Okay, so basically what happened was this album, and this kind of goes into like my little background that I have for us, but it was essentially a commercial failure upon release, which makes me really sad. But ultimately, Mick Fleetwood, who is the drummer of the band Fleetwood Mac, heard about Buckingham Nicks as a band and the self-titled album and decided, hey, you should come join Fleetwood Mac. And that's what became the original lineup. Not the original, but what I would call the iconic classic lineup of Fleetwood Mac, which was Mick Fleetwood, Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham, and Christine McVie, and obviously Mick Fleetwood, if I didn't say that already. And unfortunately, Christine McVie is no longer with us. She passed away recently, semi-recently, I would say. But her and Stevie were best friends for their whole lives, and I think that's beautiful. So, anyways, continue.
And just recently, this album got a reissue for the first time in... This album was released in the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, I want to say 71 or 72.
Somewhere in the early 70s, and just now it's getting its first ever remaster. And
73. Sorry, I was wrong.
No worries. And it's getting its first ever remaster and first ever reissue. And at first, this album was just like a little like, if you know, you know, for like the diehard fans
the real
of
heads, yeah.
Fleetwood Mac. But now it's great finally seeing this, like people like me, because I didn't even know about this. It's great to see.
Oh, really?
I didn't know about this. Yeah.
Oh, crazy! I must not have talked about it.
It's great to finally to see people like me and my brother and like other people that I know finally know about this project and see how incredible they were even before Fleetwood Mac.
And like whoever's doing the marketing for this album or the label or
they're doing
they did a really good job. And frankly, that is the reason why people like you, people like your brother have seen this, because of the billboards and the TikToks and the are they reuniting? But the real heads knew they weren't reuniting. They were just remastering and, you know, releasing.
One of my
stuff
favorite
like
things to come out of this was that people thought that Fleetwood Mac was going to come back together for Coachella.
I know. And I'm like, you guys, Christine is dead.
And then a bunch of people in the comments were like, no, they wouldn't get back together because Christine is dead. Is it Christy or Christine?
Christine with an N, yeah.
That Christine.
No heart. It's giving no heart. You know what I mean? I would like to give a small ad break, a sponsorship break.
All right.
Sadness and being unwell.
Absolutely.
This album is for those who are sad and unwell. Landon and I are making direct eye contact at each other.
We
right
truly
now.
are.
Also, shout out Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood
Obviously,
Mac.
This is just a Buckingham Nicks release, but we are going to talk about Fleetwood Mac a lot today, as we already have. Do you have any shout outs, Landon?
Shout out Stevie Nicks. I might be doing press for her.
Yeah. Also follow Landon on social media.
Flickstopby.Landon.
Flickstopby.Landon. I couldn't think of the name of it. My apologies.
Follow Bella Basili Journalism.
Yes. Not that anyone can spell that. It's okay. Bang my line. What do you think are some albums that are not by Fleetwood Mac that are like this album? Not to put you on the spot.
Because the problem is I don't really listen to like classic rock really.
Let me supply.
Please do.
The song Hello, It's Me by Todd Rundgren. Who, do you know who Liv Tyler is?
The name sounds familiar.
The actress. So that's Steven Tyler's daughter, but Todd Rundgren raised her because Steven Tyler was unwell and could not raise her. Honestly, if you're into like modern folk music as well, I think The Head and the Heart is kind of a modern like interpretation of some of this stuff. It's not exactly like a sister album, I would say.
They actually were just here in Phoenix too.
Yes. Also, like specific albums like Folklore and Evermore by Taylor Swift, they're very much storytelling albums, a lot of what Fleetwood Mac is like. But also, like, obviously, since this isn't a Fleetwood Mac album, go listen to Rumors, go listen to Tango in the Night, go listen to any of the re-releases that have come out, the remasters, any of the originals, really.
So I want your honest opinion about Fleetwood Mac. Would you prefer, if you had to bring a specific version to a desert island, would you rather bring the original copies or the remastered versions?
I'm always an original girl.
Mm-hmm.
I like... What's the word? I like the originals because of how unique they are. And the original pressings, you know, that's the wholest, most potent version of the music. And I'm a purist. What about you?
I don't think I actually have listened to the originals because when we covered Rumors, I listened to the remastered, like the remastered deluxe version that had the...
That's a great album.
It's a great album. I really enjoyed. That's why 10 out of 10. It's our number one album.
Is it?
Because you said that one was better than Folklore.
I'm sorry. She was the blueprint. And by she, I mean...
Fleetwood Mac.
Rumors.
So I have a quick question for you.
Oh, no.
Now, imagine this album, Buckingham Nicks, was actually a commercial success.
Okay.
How do you think that would have changed the music landscape? Would it have changed for the better or for the worse?
It's good that you asked me that because I've been thinking about it actually at work this morning. It's one of those things of even if it was a commercial success back then, because they were a duo and not a band, they wouldn't have been as successful because bands were more popular back then than solo artists or duos. I still think if it was even more successful, Mick Fleetwood still would have had the same thought of like, oh, they should come join my band. And Fleetwood Mac has gone on to become like truly in the full sense of the word iconic in our society. You know what I mean? Like you knew them even before you really listened to them.
Mm-hmm.
You knew their influences, you know the people that have made music because of them, stuff like that. What do you think? I mean, I don't think it would have changed for the worse, right?
But imagine if they just didn't join Fleetwood Mac at all.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. That would have been bad. That's all I have to
Because
say.
we could have like that iconic performance at Warner Bros. Studios.
Time. Anyways. Time. What's your least favorite song on the album, Landon?
Oh, that's hard. What's yours?
Don't tell anyone.
What?
It's Django. I know. It's not very popular, don't you worry.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be in our TikTok DMs being like, why don't you love Django from the 1973 album freaking Buckingham Nicks. Anyways, what's your least favorite? Or least favorites if you have multiple?
Part of me doesn't like Frozen Love a whole lot. Just because it's a 7-minute track.
It low-key is a little crazy.
Same reason why I kind of don't like All Too Well 10-minute version.
Oh, see, I know every word.
Well, that's meant for you.
Well, okay, anyways.
I haven't had the honor of going through an All Too Well 10-minute version relationship yet.
Landon, I hope you never do for your sake. Okay. Moving on. Oh, shout out Heartbreak. Anyways.
Oh, so I actually want to ask you something else real quick.
Okay, keep it going.
So when the album was released, a note written by Mick Fleetwood was released on social media, and I sent it to you, and I know your reaction. Why don't you tell our listeners how you reacted to that note?
So I started crying. Not that you even knew that, but you sent it to me and I went to the bathroom to read it because I wanted to like be able to cry. I started crying. So I'm going to share a little excerpt from it.
Give a quick little summary.
So Stevie Nicks verified her Instagram, collabed with Lindsey Buckingham, his verified Instagram, and posted this, quote, "I wanted to share this letter I wrote to my family while Lindsey and I were making Buckingham Nicks. My mom saved it and it's been in a drawer for over 50 years. And then this is the letter that follows. And I think it's very sweet. Dear Mom and Dad and Chris, well, here I am once again at the, quote, famous Sound City recording studio. I'm getting very tired of sitting around listening to 12 hours of music per day. Bella sidebar, girl, that's my job. That's my job.
That's what we do.
Continuing. Oh well, I know it'll pay off in the end, and when I am sitting in my small but luxurious Beverly Hills home looking over my small but tasteful pool that is totally secluded, where I can sun in the nude and tan my entire fat body while waiting for my plastic surgery leg lift, it will all be worth it. Otherwise, everything here is, quote, just peachy. The rest of the little, like, note is so touching to me. She talks about being 25, you know, like, passage of time, which as a young woman is hard. So yeah, I cried when I read this, and I don't particularly know why. I mean, it's very emotional, but it hit me. Did it hit you, Landon?
It really did. It's such a such a touching note.
Yeah, I got you.
That she wrote for her family when she was in the middle of recording this, like, not iconic when it was released, but now super
cult classic
yeah, album,
or club classic.
Imagine just hearing Crystal in the Night in the club.
You would catch me dancing the same way as if I heard back to back.
Okay.
Anyways, one final thing I want to share is an excerpt from the Wikipedia article for this album, which is quite long, surprisingly. Did you read this beforehand?
No, I have not looked at it.
I want you to give me your honest reaction, complete with and okay. So, quote, in 1973, Stevie Nicks spent $111, which is $786 in 2024 dollars, on a white blouse for the cover of the shoot, but the photographer Jimmy Wachtel and Buckingham coerced Nicks to take her top off when shooting the cover. Nicks later recounted, quote, I was crying when we took that picture, and Lindsey was mad at me. He said, quote, you know you're just being a child, and this is art, end quote. And I'm going, quote, this is not art. This is me taking a nude photograph with you, and I don't dig it, end quote.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that speaks to the landscape at the time, and also Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham's relationship, I think, because he was very overpowering to her in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say, Landon. Do you want to finish anything out for the show before we play a good
song? I was going to say how I really like the album cover.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Now, I don't think it's going to go up on my wall.
Yeah, I low-key would not, but
this album, iconic as it ever was,
yep.
It still is.
And I'm probably going to listen to the entire thing on my drive home tonight.
It's such a beautiful album.
Period, Landon. I'm so happy for you that you're, like, growing in your listening.
Yeah. And
I'm not going to spoil it on air, but I have an idea for our next show next week.
Well, we already have a thing next week.
Well, you know what I mean, like after
next week.
Next week.
Do you want to tell our listeners what we're going to be covering next week?
I would, but I forgot.
So next week we are going to be covering Taylor Swift's newest album.
Why did I not?
Which is coming out this Friday as a recording. The Life of a Showgirl.
Which
I know how I feel about it yet.
We'll skeptical, see. But we're
skeptical.
We're not going to armchair quarterback it.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the song titles, but we shall see what Miss Swift has in store for us.
Yeah, and that's going to close out our episode today. Landon, my vote is to play Without a Leg to Stand On. 1, because it's short, and 2, because it's an incredible song. Is that okay with you?
Fine by me.
Okay, toodaloo, everyone.
All right, guys, this has been Album Explained. My name's Landon.
And I'm Bella. Goodbye. Yow. Toodaloo. Let's get that. Yeah, bye, everyone.